On today's episode, I'd like us to book a flight on Kenya Airways from Nairobi to New York City. That is the John F. Kennedy International Airport. On your Google search, check out Kenya Airways and you'll go right into their website. I chose to accept the cookies. Now we get to book a trip. There are options of checking in, managing the booking, flight schedules, and the flight status. You will get to use those at the end of the booking or once you have a reference number to your booking. For now, we'll try to manage a booking using your reference number, which you input at the 6-character space area, and your last name, that is your surname. You get to manage your booking. You can change the dates, etc. Then the other one is checking in. Before you get to travel, you can check in online. The third one is the flight schedules. You can get to check. This one you can use before you start the booking. You can check what schedules you're working with to be safe. Okay, let's give it a try. Nairobi to New York. That is the Jomo Kenyatta Airport to New York, John F. Kennedy International Airport. Let's check the schedules that we have. What are our traveling dates? This is the 25th of July and returning on the 1st of August. Nairobi, JFK. Here are your schedules. Remember, you can use this before the booking to know what you're working with. Okay. So the departure flights, we start with the departure flights on the 25th. So to provide you with a wider choice, this schedule covers a full week so that you're able to choose what dates work best for you. Okay. So for the departure on the week of the 25th of July, here are your options. Remember, the checks means available, the X's means not available. The X's. So on the week of 22nd to the 28th, the 8:35 a.m. flight from Nairobi is only available on Monday. Can you see that? Okay. The 8:45 one is only available on Thursday and Saturday. The 11:35, which is 23:35, is available throughout that week. This is the schedules. Then the 11:50 is available Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I believe you can see that. So Nairobi, JFK, available on Wednesday. That has 2 stops in Paris. And then the other one has two stops, Paris and Madrid. You can see just below that. So let's go back to booking the trip. We're doing a return trip, Nairobi, New York. Okay, you can do one-way or multi-city. Where are you coming from? We're coming from Nairobi. We're traveling from Nairobi. And we're going to New York. New York, please. That's it. John F. Kennedy International Airport. Okay. So for now, we will do a one-way trip. How many adults? Remember, in the local flight, there was this as well. One-way return multi-city. How many adults? How many children? We're going from Nairobi to New York. We chose the one-way option. What dates? We chose the 31st of July. Okay. Then let's search the flights available for 2 people on the 31st of July. Hello, lady. That's an advertisement right there. That's the results of your search. Nairobi, New York, NBO, JFK. So here you get to choose your flight. From Nairobi to New York, you chose the 31st of July. What's your currency? I chose Kenyan shillings because I'm more conversant with that. And then Nairobi, New York on Wednesday it gives you a prompt that this will be from Kenya shillings 367,000. Remember, if you book 1 year before travel, it's cheaper. 1 day before travel, it's more expensive. So we're already in July, we're traveling on the 31st. Then the order is how you want your flights to appear. Do you want them to appear by the departure times, the arrival times, the number of stops, the duration, the origin, or the destination? Let's choose the departure time because that's what we would like to choose to work with. So Nairobi, JFK from 367,000 shillings. Okay, let's check that out. Then you have the options of checking any other days. You can change to Tuesday, you can change to Thursday. That's the green forward arrow and the green reverse arrow. Okay, so Nairobi, JFK, there is already a flight there. Nairobi, JFK, you have to choose the flight that you want. So once you choose the Wednesday 31st, and then you get to choose the flight timings. So 11:35 to arrive in New York, 7:35 in New York time. So that is 15 hours. 15 hours. I wanted to say drive. That's a 15 hours flight on Kenya Airways KQ2. So you get to choose that. And remember, you've been given that option because that's the only available flight on that day. And then there are two options for you, the economy standard and economy flex. So you can check through those options. What does the both options offer? What is offered on both? And this the total price is Kenya shillings 367,010 shillings, subject to change. Once we're there, we continue with our booking. Once you choose whichever option you want to have, so I choose the first one, economy standard, then we continue. Now we get to fill in the passenger details. Okay, the adult passenger, what are their details? The title, Miss, the gender, male or female, Miss, female, first name is per the passport booklet, that is. In Kenya, we have many passports, but the booklet. First name, Jane. The last name, Doe. The date of birth, gladly you get to choose the date, the month, you have to choose from the drop down menu, and then the year, gladly you input so that you don't have to go back, way back to 1980. Okay. What's your nationality? Country code, that is +254 KE, Kenya. Check bags or bag, check bag or bags. On this option, you get to see that you can add more baggage at an extra cost. So be very sure that before you travel that you do not have extra bags that may cost you. Okay, you can see the more you add the bags, there's a cost for that. Are you a frequent flyer on Kenya Airways? Enter your number. That's where you earn points for flying. What's your ID document? Passenger passport, ID card, green card, crew member. Crew members are people who work in the airline industry. Approved non-standard, oh my gosh, non-standard identity document. So you get to choose yours. I choose the passenger passport. Document number, that's a random number. I just hope it doesn't belong to nobody. Okay, then the issuing country code, this is Kenya. There's a country that's called the Faroe Islands. I'd love to know where that is. So Kenya. Okay, when does your passport expire? Very important, so that you are sure that is on your passport. You can check somewhere on the biometrics page. You can know when your passport expires. First name as it appears on your passport. We get to check up there. We had done some details. You can see that first name is by the passport. So you down here you get to input that. So first name is Jane. Jane. Then the middle name Kenyan. Remember the surname was Doe. Okay. So Jane Doe. Middle name Kenyan. All right. You can validate that information just to know that you did the right thing. ID, issuing country, date of birth, expiration, middle name, gender, document type, and document number. Once you confirm that, you can go to the child details. Remember, it's an adult and a child that is going on this flight. So the child is a boy, Mr. Male. First name, let's say my son is called Kenyan. Last name, boy. Middle name, and all that. We'll get to that. Date of birth, the boy's date of birth, 10th of March, okay, 2021. Remember, you were born in 2000, so yeah, you get the math. Where does this boy come from? He's a Kenyan. And then, how many bags for the boy from Nairobi to New York? Is he a frequent flyer? What ID or documentation is the boy using? What's his number, document number? Okay. And then what country issued that document? Okay, this is the child. Remember that. What country issued that document? The reason this information has to be filled is because the mom may be a Kenyan, the boy may be an American. Okay, the mom may be a Kenyan, the boy may be a Ugandan, depending on where he was born and all that. The mom may be a Kenyan, the boy may be a British citizen. So you don't assume that they're all Kenyans. No. When is his document expiring? Okay. Then what are his names again? He is Kenyan. Remember, these are just names for the sake of this booking. Kenyan boy, middle name man, traveler's email address. Who is traveling? What email address? So that this ticket is sent to their email address. Be very careful about what email address you input. Okay. Please re-enter just to be sure. I want to receive a notification email from my flight changes. I want to receive offers and newsletters. You don't have to receive offers and newsletters. Okay. All right. So mobile phone number. This may be the phone number that you will use to pay, or the phone number that will receive prompts in case your flight has changed. In case there is a delay, you get to receive text messages through that phone. Okay. Kenya. The home phone number. So you get to input, you can use the same number, the home phone and whatever, but the emergency contact has to be different. Okay? The emergency contact. You cannot be your emergency contact, if you get what I'm saying. Emergency phone number, Kenya. This can even be Australia, whatever, but just an emergency phone number. Okay? So avoid using your own for that, because I did not want to input other people's phone numbers there. Remember my travel information for future visits. So if I ever use KQ again, this will be in the system somehow. All right. Next, you might like the following seats. These are chargeable. Sometimes you want 3 seats just for comfort. Baggage, chargeable from Kenya shillings that. Other services, meals. This is free, okay? You can reserve your meal if you're on a diet for free. Airport services, this can be things like wheelchairs for people who are unwell or people who are of age. That is free. You can book that. Okay, you've not selected anything. All right. Do you have a promo code? Please note, we're moving from pay later to time to think service, holding your reservation longer after booking, protecting you from ticket price increase. Yes, remember that tickets keep changing as the day draws near. So the total to be paid is 367. And then do you need some time to think? You just add 7,000 shillings and that, and then this will guarantee the current fare, the current ticket price until the 14th of June at 9:43. Okay, so the time to think service is non-refundable. So do you want to hold this ticket amount until you get that full amount in order to be able to pay for it? Because if you don't do that, the amounts keep changing. Get my point? So then you select a payment method, Visa, bank transfer, mobile wallet, and PayPal. Please note, if you're using the card to pay, you have to read through that. So you have to carry the card when traveling. If it's not the card holder that's traveling, the passenger must bring a copy of the credit card and a signed authorization note from the card holder. Okay? Read the terms and conditions and then check that. So remember, we have the option of the Visa, the bank transfer, mobile wallet. So I choose the bank transfer mobile wallet option. Select your preferred payment on the next page. Okay, so you pay and confirm. Let's see what the next page has. The next page has the checkout. Okay, please make your payment in 0 days, 1 hour, 59 minutes, 47 seconds. So I was given 2 hours from the moment of trying to book that. And I chose the mobile money option. So you have Airtel Money and M-Pesa. Okay, let's choose one and see how that goes. Let's choose one means of payment and then let's see how that goes. Okay, for example, if I get to choose Airtel Money, how is that? Let's see. Pay via Airtel Money. The amount due is above the Airtel limit of 150. You have to make at least 2 partial payments. You either continue or use another payment option. So I chose another payment option, went to M-Pesa. The amount is above the M-Pesa limit of 250,000. You have to make at least 2 partial payments. Click on one to proceed. You can continue or use another payment option. Okay. So I do not want to proceed from here because I do not want to receive the prompts to pay. But just remember that you have 1 hour 58 minutes left. Okay. So Airtel is 150, M-Pesa is 250, and the amount is 367,010 shillings. Okay. So by clicking pay now, you agree to the terms and conditions. Okay. So it's good to go through all that. So you have flight passenger services payment confirmation. All right. Once you've paid, you'll receive the ticket with a reference number. All right. Then check that out. Have a safe flight.